So yesterday I was at work and I was listening to Beauty Behind the Madness by The Weeknd, and I was hit with the greatest 3-track run of all time. Probably. Starting out with Tell Your Friends, we move on to Often, and we end off the magnum opus of these 3 tracks with The Hills. So this got me thinking about other great 3-track runs. My criteria is that the songs had to be rated a 24 out of 30 altogether. An example of that would be one track is a 9 out of 10, the other one's a 7, and the other one is an 8. And you would end up with a score of 24 out of 30. And using this criteria, I came up with my first album, Hendrix by Future. We got My Collection, which is a 9 out of 10. Coming Out Strong, which is a 7. Looking Exotic, an 8 out of 10. A score of 24, pretty decent, but I know I can do better than the fucking bare minimum. And that's where Blank Face LP comes in. We got Groovy Tony / Eddie Kane, a 9 out of 10. Know You're Wrong, a 7 out of 10. And we got Ride Out featuring Vince Staples. You know that shit is a 10. Holy shit, that song slaps. A score of 26, we get in there. Bandana by Freddie Gibbs. Massage Seats, 8 out of 10. Palmolive featuring Pusha T, a 10 out of 10. That Pusha verse, insane. And then Fake Names, which is an 8. So we got another 26. Dark Times by Vince Staples. I might make a separate video just about this album. Probably my album of the year so far. But anyway, we got Black and Blue, a 10 out of 10. We got Government Cheese, an 8 out of 10. And we got Children's Song, an 8 out of 10. Or, you know what, fuck it. We go Children's Song, Shame on the Devil, and then Etupe. What the fuck is this called? I do not know French. I'm sorry. It doesn't really matter. We'd still end up with a 26. Die Lit by Playboi Carti. Long Time intro. 10 out of 10. R.I.P. 10 out of 10. Lean for Real. An 8. Honestly, I'm not even that big of a Carti fan. My favorite album by him is Whole Lotta Red. I probably could have thought of another 3-track run off that album, but I thought of Die Lit first. And I cannot deny the goatness of this shit. 28 out of 10. Wait, no, out of 30. Fuck. A 28 out of 30. But that's not good enough, because I have to talk about my favorite album of all time, Blonde. I do have a pretty controversial pick, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anybody will agree with me on this one. And if you do, you know what you're talking about, okay? Starting off with the first song, Close to You, a 9 out of 10. White Ferrari, a 10 out of 10. Siegfried, 10 out of 10. A 29. That's great and all. But some of you might be wondering, you could have not put Close to You and went White Ferrari, Siegfried, and Godspeed. But there's like a very simple reason why I didn't do that. Close to You is better. Control by SZA has multiple runs, like the whole fucking album. I kind of forgot how there's no misses on this. Like, I don't even know why I don't have this on vinyl. Oh. But I settled on my 3 being Normal Girl, a 9 out of 10. Pretty Little Birds, a 10 out of 10. And 20-something, a 10 out of 10. With a final score of 29 out of 30. Case Study 01 by Daniel Caesar. This album has my favorite song of all time, Superposition, which is obviously a 10 out of 10. I would give it like a 15 if I could, but that's not fair to the other albums. Too Deep to Turn Back is a 9 out of 10. And Complexities is a 10 out of 10. And we end this video off with another 29 out of 30, because those were the only albums I could think of on the top of my head while I was at work. I could do this video like 5 other fucking times because it is just so lazy. I'm gonna be real, like this shit's easy to make. So yeah, that's about it. Tell me in the comments that Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean is the best 3-track run ever. And that's about it. See y'all next video. No, I always thought Baby Keem was getting absolutely crossed. Like, he's getting his ass beat. I thought he got like, someone hit him with a, hey! No! Oh, it's so good! Cause at Ramona Park, we beef with everybody. Light or dark, I smoke the fuck with narcs. So that's not a good thing that just happened. There goes my ambient light. That bitch is gone. The best part of the song about to come up. The black jean jacket, got me long on.